Is Steph Curry playing tonight? Kings vs Warriors latest injury report, Jan. The Golden State Warriors are starting to get back into some rhythm, winning 7 out of their last 10 games. A lot of that credit goes to their main man, Steph Curry. The Dubs will hope to take that momentum when they host the Sacramento Kings on Friday, January 9, at the Chase Center in San Francisco, but a lot will depend on Curry's availability. Is Steph Curry playing tonight against the Sacramento Kings? Steph Curry is available to feature in Friday's home game against the Sacramento Kings. He has been in exceptional form ever since returning from his quadriceps injury. He recorded 3 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists in 3 minutes during Wednesday's 20-13 win over the Milwaukee Bucks. On Wednesday, it was Curry's 12th 30-point outing of this season, highlighting his dominance in the league even in his shutout season. The veteran point guard is averaging 30 points, 5 1 assists, 2 3 rebounds, 1 1 steals, and 2 3-pointers in 3 minutes per contest in his last 12 games. Interestingly, the first time the Kings played the Warriors this season, they emerged victorious in Sacramento, but Curry missed that game due to injury. Sacramento Kings vs Golden State Warriors injury report. With Curry's participation in Friday's game confirmed, let us take a more detailed look at the injury reports of both teams ahead of the All-West contest. Interestingly, both teams have a couple of players out injured, but the Kings have crucial players out on the sidelines, which has derailed their campaign a bit. Sacramento Kings injury report. The Kings have been plagued with multiple injury concerns throughout the season, and therefore, they are in such a state in the Western Conference. However, currently, 2 of their starters are out of contention for this game away from home in San Francisco. First of all is Keegan Murray, who is nursing an ankle injury and is expected to remain out for a few more weeks. The other injured player is All-Star forward Domantas Sabonis, who is down with a knee issue and will continue to be on the sidelines for a couple of more weeks. His absence has hurt the Kings dearly. Unlike the Kings, the Warriors have a much healthier roster. They have most of their starters available for this home game. The only players out of contention are Steph Curry, who is unavailable due to a sciatic nerve issue in his lower back, and Loj Cryer, who remains out with lower back issues. Other than the two, Gary Payton Jr. is also probable for Friday's contest due to a left ankle sprain. He didn't feature in the last game against the Bucks. Sacramento Kings vs Golden State Warriors predicted starting lineups. As per the NBA's latest injury reports, here are the predicted starting lineups ahead of Friday's contest. The Warriors have their starting lineup fit and raring to go for this game at home. They have form on their side along with home court advantage, making them strong favorites for this All-West showdown. Meanwhile, the Kings do have the names to pose a threat for the hosts, with the likes of DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Russell Westbrook all established NBA superstars, but their current form hasn't been anything noteworthy. So, missing Sabonis and Murray has hindered their plans for this season. There are days in the NBA calendar that feel bigger than just another regular season game. Friday, January 20, was one of them, a Pacific Division matchup that resonated not only for standings implications, but because it had Golden State's living legend back in the spotlight. Fans across social platforms, local bars, and text chains all asked the same question: is Steph Curry playing tonight against the Sacramento Kings? Let's dive into the answer, the injury landscape, and what it all means for the Warriors. The anticipation, Steph's status before tip-off. In the days leading up to the Warriors' home game against the Kings, Curry's name was conspicuously absent from injury lists. Unlike some of his teammates or key opponents, there were no designations on the official report suggesting he'd miss Friday's contest. That's an NBA fan's dream scenario, when the star is expected to suit up, available, and ready to carry the load for his squad. This was particularly noteworthy because the Warriors had dealt with rotation absences, including Steph Curry, out with left sciatic nerve irritation, and Gary Payton listed as probable due to an ankle issue. On the Kings' side, their star big man Domantas Sabonis and forward Keegan Murray were sidelined, removing 2 pillars of Sacramento's competitiveness. So yes, before that ball even tipped off, the answer was clear: Steph Curry was not only playing, he was poised to lead. The setting, Chase Center buzz and team context. When Curry warms up at the Chase Center, there's a chemistry shift in the arena, the lights seem a little brighter, the chants a little louder. On Jan 9, the Warriors were sitting around, Pacho in the Western Conference. Sacramento, by contrast, was struggling through a tough season. With both Sabonis and Murray out, the Kings looked depleted against a Warriors lineup that, even without every piece, was talented and deep enough to thread in a statement win. For Golden State, this was more than a chance to bail the winning streak, it was a moment to regain energy and confidence in mid-season turbulence. For the Kings, it was an opportunity to disrupt and steal momentum from their NorCal rivals. Injuries, however, tilted the scales early.